Hi, and Happy New Year. I know I was going to start doing vlogs and other content on my channel last year, but that seemed to have not happened. I've, just haven't been in a mindset, plus life getting in the way again. But, and I know that, the people had told me, oh, it would be therapeutic for me to do a vlog and, just air things out in the open online on YouTube or whatever the case may be. But, I just didn't want to convey that. I'm, granted, yes, I've been depressed and everything lately, well, for quite a long time, but I don't want to convey the old, oh, woe is me attitude, for all the world to see. Does anyone really want to watch that? Does anyone really want to hear about someone talking about, how depressed they are and their whole woe is me attitude, angry at the universe type stuff? And it's, no offense to the people that do that. I mean, I could see why, some people do that, and it's good for them. But for me, that's just not what I want to convey, what I want to show to the world. I want to try to stay positive, be positive as much as I can. I know it's tough for me, especially lately. I'm still trying to, get work, steady work, and that's a little bit tough on me. But, I just didn't want to convey all that, nor do I want to go on endlessly griping about, how my career was sabotaged and, and I'm trying to, how I've been unsuccessful in trying to build it back up and, trying to find connections, which is my big problem. I don't have many connections anymore, and where I'm at, it's kind of hard. It's, I'm stuck in the middle of, well, not the middle of Michigan, but I'm stuck in Michigan, which is pretty much the middle of nowhere, you might as well say, as far as like a lot of different places. No longer the big hub that it used to be even before my time. But, so I just don't want to, be all negative, and boring. And so I didn't really get a chance to do too much. Nothing really interesting happened either as far as to vlog about. So it's like, you really want to hear about boring days just sitting around job searching, and there were things I could have done. Although I did do the one video, which I hope you had a chance to look at. If not, please check out my little short called Video Slave. It's a little like 3-minute short. So it was an experiment that I did with my little Nikon Coolpix camera. It doesn't really have all the bells and whistles that makes it a good camera for video, for movies and stuff, unfortunately. I'm still wanting to get actual video equipment for that, but it doesn't seem to be happening anytime soon, unless I come into a lot of money somehow, which I don't see that happening. But it was, as far as the production, it was, it was fun to do, but there are limitations to this camera, so I really couldn't, do any, fast zooms and smooth moves and whatnot. So, I probably can't use this camera for doing actually really good movies that I would like to do, but I might be able to do a couple other little shorts in the future. I did want to do one around Halloween that I had a really cool idea for, but it was, the weather was crappy during October, which, in Michigan, that's normal. But also, it's hard to get people motivated to help you out too. I've got very few friends, and I can't pay anybody, so I mean, what incentive would I have for them to actually get out and actually help me put something together? But, and I like to have, I don't want to just, have someone working long hours, trying to, put something together and not be able to compensate them in some way. But, eventually one day I might get to there, might get the equipment that I need, but doesn't seem to be happening anytime soon. But I've also noticed as well that on this camera my batteries don't last nearly as long either as I think they should. Although this camera was from like I think 2013, so it's not a new camera either. But it does good for still shots still. I'm still happy with it, but mostly for my still shots. I still might do the occasional vlogs and short videos, but as far as like actual feature length films, that's not going to happen. Plus, I need a better computer for video editing. But anyway, just wanted to pop back here and say hello and everything, and just say I'm back. And I will be back, and I will be making content, and hopefully it will be interesting. So I'm going to sign off for now, and hopefully maybe in another week or two I will be back. This time I promise I'll be back. I'm not going to say I'll be back in a couple of weeks and it would be 6 months. So have a good one, and I will see you around.